Hello everyone, I hope you guys are having an awesome day, and I am back at you again with another DIY project. Now this one is going to be a table floral runner, but it's going to be a cascading runner. I'm sure you guys have seen that before, and I'll insert an inspiration picture here. Okay, so that's what we're going to be making today. Now, I do want to say that when you get ready to make this, you can make a few of them and just have them ready to go. So most tables at receptions are standardized. So if you're going to be putting it on a 60-inch round table, if you're going to be putting it on a 72-inch square table or a sweetheart table, they all, the sizes are standard. So just take that in mind. Make sure that you measure so that your runner will fit. I'm going to make a runner to fit this table, but make sure that you measure the foam as well as the other materials I'm about to go over now so that it will fit the table that you're actually going to put it on. Alright, so let's get into this. Now basically what you're going to need, and I've done some prep work so this video isn't like super long. You're going to need some foam board from the Dollar Tree, and you want to cut your foam board up. I have cut up the longest piece that's going to lay on this table, and this piece is about 4.5 inches wide. You can make it as wide as you want, but if you don't want to use a whole lot of flowers because it can get expensive, I would suggest that you start somewhere around 4.5 inches. So we have the longest piece, and like I said, I've cut strips of this from the Dollar Tree foam board, and then we're going to cut a couple of other pieces. These are the pieces that's going to cascade on the side of the table, so they're going to be a little bit shorter. So I've made two sections to cascade on the side, okay, and then the ones that get closest to the ground, I've made that short as well, and I'm going to show you how we're going to connect all of this together. Okay, so basically when I was finished, I had one long piece that is going to sit on the table. I had two shorter pieces on the side, and then two more shorter pieces on the side so that it can cascade nicely onto the ground. Okay, that's what that looks like. Now, how are we going to connect these pieces? Well, what I decided to do was use my one-hole punch that I got from the Dollar Tree. So I'm going to use my one-hole punch, and then we're also going to use some zip ties, nylon zip ties from the Dollar Tree. Okay, so let me change camera positions. Okay, so this is our tabletop piece, and then we have this piece right here. This is the piece that I'm going to connect to this piece so that it will hang over the table, okay? And we're going to do that using these zip ties. So I've already pre-punched two holes right here on the side, and I'm going to put my other foam board underneath it, and I'm going to mark it so that they kind of line up. So I've marked my hole with a pen so that the lines will be the same as the ones here, and it will just kind of be even. So now I'm going to go ahead and take my hole punch, and you want to do it far enough in so that you can put some tape over this and secure it. I'm not going to do that in this video, but there's, put some masking tape over this, some duct tape, so that this section right here will be secure and you won't have any problems with it tearing up on you as you move it from venue to venue. And join these pieces together, and I'm going to join them together very loosely. So this is what we're kind of sort of working with, and I'm going to test this out by hanging this over the side of the table to see how much I want to tighten it. Okay guys, so you can see that it is hanging over after I attach my zip ties. And I pretty much just kind of eyeballed this thing to make sure that it was hanging down evenly. And once I'm satisfied with the amount of space that I've left on here, I'm going to go ahead and just cut the excess off of my zip tie. Okay, and so you can see that it's hanging down. I'm going to go ahead and do the other side the same way. Okay guys, so this is the panel that is going to hang over the table, and now we're going to join the smaller piece onto it. Now we're going to join our smaller piece, and basically all we're doing is, like we did before, is just pushing our zip ties through our pre-made holes. And I'm not pulling the zip tie all the way because I want to pretty much see how everything's going to flow. So don't pull the zip tie all the way. Pull it just a little bit so that you can adjust it. All right, and then here is our bottom panel, and this is going to touch the floor. So I'm going to go ahead and attach my zip ties once again. Okay, so now that I have attached this, I'm going to go ahead and adjust my zip ties as I see fit, and then I'm going to take my floral cutter and just cut off the excess. So I'm just going to eyeball this thing. You can bend these zip ties. That's what I'm doing. I'm basically just bending them and straightening them out. And then I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to cut off the excess. Okay guys, so here we have it. This is our floral runner. That was pretty easy. It wasn't difficult to do. And now all we have to do at this point is go ahead and start adding our floral foam. Now you can buy your floral foam anywhere you want. I purchased these pieces and cut them up from a huge piece that I bought from Walmart. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and lay out our styrofoam. And then we're going to hot glue our styrofoam down to the foam board. Okay, so I'm going to take my hot glue gun, and we're going to go ahead and start applying our hot glue. Okay guys, so here is our table runner. And so all we need to do is attach our florals, and we are done. Okay, so this is it. Very simple. Okay guys, so I have added my blue hydrangeas, and now I'm getting ready to go in with my pink ones. Alright guys, so I have gone ahead and added the hot pink hydrangeas as well as the blue ones. So now you can see, if you didn't want to go any further with this, you would be good to go. So it looks awesome. It looks amazing. You have that cascading effect. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and start adding some flowers. So I'm going to be adding a couple of these roses, and all of these came from Michael's. So I'm going to be adding these hot pink roses, and then I'm going to add a couple of these small red roses, and this also came from Michael's. And I'm going to add this blue rose, and this came from Hobby Lobby. Okay, so these are the roses that I'm going to work in. And you can do the same. I'm just going to scatter them all through our runner, and then we'll be right back. Alright guys, so this is it. We're completely done. I've added the roses to it. It has a really great touch. And I think we're done here because it looks amazing. It looks very, very luxe, very, very luxurious. So you can also have this look on the cheap, okay? Now I'm going to put up how much I actually spent to make the runner that you can attach the flowers to, but I'm not going to include the cost of the flowers because there's so many different ways you can save money purchasing these flowers. You can get them on sale, clearance on at all the craft stores when they are clearancing out their spring or fall flowers. You can buy foam flowers. You can buy flowers from AliExpress. You can use paper flowers. You can use foam flowers again. You can do a whole lot of different things. So that's why I never put in the cost of the flowers, because there's a lot of different directions you can go in to have this look and do it perhaps a little bit cheaper than I did, okay? All right, so that's it, guys. This is fabulous. It's the perfect arrangement for a sweetheart table or any type of reception type table. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and as always, don't forget to rate and subscribe, and don't forget to follow me on my social media platforms, Facebook and Instagram. I will see you guys in the next DIY video. Take care. Bye bye.